On today's episode, I'll be showing you how I turn this into this.
Jim Bonus Beats.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Scott coming to you from the tiny house, living off the grid. In this video, I wanted to show you how I took a $300 riding lawnmower I picked up this summer into a homemade snow plow. Where I live, I get lots of snow and it gets super cold, and I suffer from this condition called Raynaud's. Basically, my hands and my feet freeze, literally, and it's excruciating when they start to warm up, like the nerve endings freak out or something. It's really bad. So I decided to make a snowplow, and I was looking at like buying the accessories, like an actual snowplow for a riding lawnmower. They're freaking expensive, and they have cabs too. You can buy. They're like $1,500 that you put on top of your riding lawnmower so you don't get cold or whatever. And I was thinking, well, why can't I do that? So in this video, I'm not going to show you step by step on how I made it. I'm basically just going to go over a materials list of, what it took. A lot of the stuff I found around my house, like scrap wood, scrap metal, things like that. I like to repurpose things. So it may cost you more than $500. It may cost you less, and it all depends on what kind of riding lawnmower you pick up. Or if you have one already, you're going to save a ton of money. The engine's a 17.5 horsepower. So yeah, it'll handle it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm pretty proud of it. It turned into a bigger project than I expected, but it was a lot of fun. So check it out. Hey, what's up? So like I said, I'm not going to go through a step-by-step process of how I built it or whatever. I'm just going to give you a basic materials list of what I used to build it. And I did it in sections. I started with the plow, which was probably the most technical part of the build, because I had to make sure it was strong enough to be able to push ice and snow. When I got the idea to do it, I got online, I got on YouTube, and I know other people had made them for their tractors or whatever, their lawn tractors. And so I watched a few videos, got some ideas, and then I had some ideas of my own and just kind of ran with it. The cab, the most expensive part of the cab probably was the plexiglass. I got lucky, I had some, but I did have to order some off Amazon. It doesn't have to be thick. It's just to keep the wind and snow out, I only use 1/16 of an inch, piece of plexiglass. And all you need is basic tools pretty much. You don't need a miter saw. Skill saw will work, hand saw will work. The cargo bed, this is kind of cool. I like the hydraulic arms on the lift, how it lifts it. But I had to build that because the winch that lifts the plow up and down and the spotlights were killing the battery on the little lawn tractor. So I had to build a place to put the batteries. Now the accessories you don't really need. The cup holder, I think I paid like $2 on Amazon. I had an extra phone magnet type thing mount for your car that I put in there. As you can see there at night, the LED when it's dark, I have the cab lit up green. I had on my gang box for the switches, there was 2 USB ports, so I had some light strips. I put one in the cab, I put one underneath so it'll glow on the snow. So yeah, it was a lot of fun building. It was frustrating at times. I rebuilt quite a few things over and over. It's just trial and error. Now here's a basic walk around of the plow. I do have to say I like the paint job. I have never painted anything like that before in my life. But I thought, if you were going to do it, how would you do it? So I got a 33-cent piece of poster board from Walmart. I drew flames on it, cut it out. Took dark green spray paint, started at the base of the flame, went to neon green and then yellow. And then I took a black paint pen and did the highlights. The snow chains, those cost me about $45 on Amazon. I was going to make a video on how you can do homemade ones with like cables and plywood, and they work, but they're just ugly as hell. And I was trying to make this really cool. I do like the rear view mirrors that I put on it. Got those off an old golf cart. Yeah. I thought the winch was kind of a genius idea. I struggled trying to figure out how to lift the plow up. And I had it set up manually with ropes and pulleys and stuff, and even had a hand winch that I used. But I found a old winch I had lying around. And oh yeah, this part right here. That's so I can get under the hood. It's kind of weird, and I put the window in there so I could see the plow through the cab. That's so I can work on the engine if I have to this winter. I put magnets on the top of or on the bottom of that. You can see them right there, and then they just connect. Now this was the genius part, because the winch is remote control. Look at that. It's super loud though, really loud, but it works great. I thought it was a great idea. Because how I set up before with the manual lift, it was a bitch. It slowed me way down. But I thought that was a good compromise. So yeah, and this is how I turned a $300 Murray lawnmower I found on Craigslist into a cloned John Deere snowplow. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below about the build. I'd be happy to let you know.